These viral AI Lost Places videos are pulling in millions of views right now, and the best part is that they are easy to create. In this video, I'll show you the full workflow step by step. By the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to make your first video today. Look at this channel. It gained millions of views from these videos. This video alone got more than 2 million views. So it is clear that this niche has high demand. Abandoned locations carry a specific psychological weight that very few content formats can replicate. When someone sees a decaying building, an overgrown corridor, or a structure reclaimed by nature, the brain does something involuntary. It tries to reconstruct what the place used to be. Who was here? What happened? Why did everyone leave? That silent interrogation keeps the viewer engaged without a single word of narration, which is exactly why this format works without a voiceover. That sense of trespassing into something forgotten is what drives shares and replays. So let's start explaining how to create them without wasting time. Step 1. Analyze the channel. Open Gemini. Navigate to the AI Bypass channel and sort by popular. Copy the links to their top 5 videos. Go to the document in the description and copy the analysis prompt. Paste it into Gemini along with the 5 video links and send. What Gemini returns is a structural breakdown of what makes those specific videos perform. Not a general description of the content, but an identification of the patterns underneath it, the camera movement choices that create atmosphere, the pacing decisions that hold attention without narration, the types of locations that generate the strongest audience response, the visual progression within each video that builds tension from opening frame to final shot. Read the output carefully and extract the patterns that repeat across multiple videos. If a particular type of location dominates the top performers, that's a signal about audience preference that you can act on directly. If a specific camera behavior, a slow push through a doorway, a tilt up a crumbling wall, appears consistently in high-performing clips, that's a technique worth building into your own scene prompts. These observations become your creative brief for everything that follows. Step 2. Generate your topic ideas. Stay in Gemini. Go back to the document in the description and copy the topic generation prompt. Paste it in and send. Gemini will produce a set of topic ideas built from the patterns it just identified, each one a specific lost place concept designed to carry the same atmospheric DNA as the videos you analyze. These aren't generic suggestions. They're calibrated to the visual and emotional qualities that already prove themselves with a real audience. Go through every idea before choosing. The strongest topics in this niche share one quality. They make you feel the specific atmosphere of the location before you've seen a single frame. A concept that produces an immediate mental image, a particular quality of light, a specific type of decay, an environment that feels both familiar and deeply wrong, is a concept with genuine visual potential. A concept that just describes a category of building without triggering that response is a weaker starting point. Choose the topic that produces the strongest instinctive reaction and commit to it. Step 3. Generate your scene prompts. Go back to the document and copy the scene creation prompt. Paste it into Gemini, add your topic, and send. What comes back is a complete set of visual prompts, one for each scene in your video. Each prompt describes a specific moment within your chosen location, the camera angle, the lighting conditions, the state of decay, the atmospheric details that give the scene its character. These aren't interchangeable. They're designed to build a visual progression across the video, moving the viewer through the space in a way that feels like genuine exploration rather than a slideshow of unrelated images. Keep the prompts in the exact order Gemini delivers them. The sequence is intentional. Early scenes establish the environment, middle scenes deepen the atmosphere, and later scenes push into the most visually striking corners of the location. That arc is what gives the video its sense of journey. Step 4. Generate your scenes in Google Labs Flow. Open Google Labs Flow and create a new project. Set the mode to video generation, select VO 3.1, choose landscape aspect ratio, and set output to 1 per generation. Copy your first scene prompt from Gemini, paste it into Flow, and generate. The output quality from VO 3.1 on this type of content is genuinely impressive. The light behaves realistically, the textures of decay read as authentic, and the camera movement carries the weight and deliberateness that makes Lost Places footage feel like it was actually captured rather than constructed. When the first clip finishes, go to its final frame, right-click, and save it as an image. Then, upload that saved frame into the Start field. paste your second scene prompt, and generate. This technique is the single most important production decision in the entire workflow. By anchoring each new scene to the last frame of the previous one, you're forcing VO 3.1 to maintain visual continuity across the entire video. The lighting temperature stays consistent, the color grading doesn't shift, the spatial logic of the environment carries forward from one clip to the next. Without it, each scene looks like it came from a different location entirely. The illusion of a single, continuous exploration collapses. Repeat this for every scene without exception. Save each clip immediately after it generates, name them in sequence, and keep them organized in a single folder before opening CapCut. One important note about audio: VO 3.1 generates sound directly inside the video clips. The ambient audio, wind through broken windows, distant structural creaks, the particular silence of an empty building, is produced automatically as part of the generation. This means no voiceover is needed and no separate music track is required. The sound design is already embedded in the footage, which is part of what makes this format feel so immersive and so different from content built around narration. Step 5. Edit in CapCut. Open CapCut, create a new project, and import all your scenes. Place them in the timeline in the exact order they were generated. The editing philosophy for this format is fundamentally different from most YouTube content. There's no narration to sync, no information to convey, no structure beyond the visual journey itself. Your only job in the editing stage is to protect the atmosphere, and that means cutting anything that disrupts it. Watch the full edit from start to finish before making any decisions. You're looking for moments where the pace drags, where a clip feels repetitive, or where a transition between scenes breaks the sense of continuous movement through the space. Any clip that doesn't pull its weight visually gets cut. The final video should feel like the viewer is being drawn forward through the location by something they can't quite name. Every scene should add to that pull, not interrupt it. Pay particular attention to the opening. The first 5 seconds determine whether someone stays or swipes, and in a format with no narration and no hook text, the visual has to do all the work immediately. If your strongest, most atmospheric image isn't early in the video, restructure until it is. This is the final video. Export at 1080p. Return to the top performing videos on the AI Bypass channel and study their titles specifically. The language used in this niche follows a consistent pattern. It names the location with specificity, implies that something about it was hidden or forgotten, and creates a sense that the viewer is about to see something they weren't supposed to. Model your title directly on what's already working rather than inventing a new approach without evidence. Thumbnails carry significant weight in this niche because the visual premise does the selling before anyone clicks. Before exporting from CapCut, identify the single most visually arresting frame in your edit, the one that best captures the atmosphere of the location at its most striking, and take a screenshot of it, then use it as your thumbnail. In a format where everything depends on the viewer feeling something the moment they see the thumbnail, that frame selection is a distribution decision as much as an aesthetic one. Mark the video as AI-generated content when you upload. YouTube's disclosure policy requires it for realistic AI footage, and the label carries no performance penalty in this niche. Audiences engaging with lost places, content respond to the quality of the atmosphere, and that quality is entirely within your control regardless of how the footage was produced. If you want more viral, faceless AI niches like this, watch the playlist on your screen right now.